Oh. Hello, 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 hello. I want to welcome each and every last one of you. I want to welcome you to the 31 Ways of Influence Volume 2 book launch on tonight. I am so excited that you guys are here with us on today. We have some amazing authors and co-authors that are here to definitely tell you about this amazing book that is being released on tonight. So I hope you're ready to listen, party with us in this lunch. And also, I hope you have went and you're ready to go and purchase your book. We're gonna drop the links inside of the chat so that you guys can go ahead and get your book. Listen, you want to get your paperback and you also want to get your ebook as well. Because see, listen, we got some trivia questions that we're going to do on tonight. So you're going to have the book to get the information that's in there, okay? So that you can win some awesome prizes. We got some amazing prizes that's happening on today. So listen, you get to come and have some fun. You get to get some giveaways. And you get an amazing book that's getting ready to transform lives around the world. I am Dr. Deranche Zorn, the compiler of 31 Ways of Influence. And oh, yes, I am your kingdom strategist, here to build strategy so that you may birth and expand in your dreams, your goals, and your destiny. I'm excited on today. Listen. These dynamic women of God, they are here for you. So let me bring up some of my co-authors here on tonight. Hello, Prophetess in the house. She is such an amazing woman of God. We're just going to speak and greet everyone right now. This is just our greeting moment. And in a moment, we're going to transition into some other spaces. Prophetess, go ahead and greet our viewers.
Okay. Well, hello, everyone. Those of you that do not know me, I am Prophetess Reverend Rita Monique Henderson. And what I do is I help aspiring Christian authors. And I am so glad, so honored to be a part of this collaboration with these amazing co-authors and the visionary author, Apostle Chandra again. I'm so excited. And y'all know that 2 is my favorite number. So I'm just honored to be a part of this collaboration, this anthology. And y'all go get your books, ebooks, paperback books. Hit the links and go and get your copies.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, Reverend. The Reverend gonna be back in a moment. Okay. hey, this is Miss Barbara. Listen, she's in volume 1, the international bestseller. And listen, she came back for the journey. Hey, Miss Barbara, go ahead and greet our guest on tonight.
Yes. I am so pumped up. This woman, if you don't follow Deranche, something is totally wrong. Your head is in the sand and you are not on planet Earth. This woman, she has not only did volume 1, but volume 2. And I am so honored and blessed to be in both books. So thank you so much, Queen, as I call you. My name is Barbara Beckley. I am the founder and CEO of the Diamond Factor LLC, which I help women, especially women, understand their PPD, their purpose, their passion, and their drive. That's what I call. And once they figure that out, then I am their cheerleader, their mentor, their coach to just lift them up and put them out there to shine like, what I want to say, like a diamond in their business and their personal life, because they have the gifts, uniqueness, and they need to shine so people know who they are. So I'm just so grateful to be here with the book launch. Oh, it's here. I know it's been a while.
Right. Listen, you guys. Come on now. Barbara help you get your shine on. So y'all gotta come on and get in the groove. Go ahead and get your book. We're trying to give you time as well while we're just talking to go ahead and get your book. Listen, I want to give you a fact real quickly before I bring up one of our other co-authors. A real quick fact. Listen, you can purchase multiple ebooks and you can utilize them as gifts. They're only 99 cents on tonight. So we encourage you to go ahead and pick up a couple of those copies so that you can give them to those who you know in your circle of influence who will, listen, life will be forever changed with this content. Oh, yeah, guess what?
I want it.
Yes, it's coming. Oh, I just got it today. It is, oh my God.
Oh, wow.
So, nevertheless, this is it's close. I did have a copy of it in my hand. Yes. Okay, let us bring up one of our other co-authors here. This is my sister from another mother. I'm excited to have her here with us. Go ahead and say hello to those that are here with us today and introduce yourself.
Well, hello, dynamic people of purpose. I am Sharon Jones, and I'm one of the co-authors on this amazing project. And this is my second rodeo with Dr. Deranche. And let me tell you something. It was a journey, but it was an amazing journey. So I'm just so excited that we made it to this point. And come on and get your book. But let me tell you a little bit more about me. I'm the executive director and founder of Women on the Frontline Global Outreach Ministries, where our purpose is to educate, empower, and encourage women of all generations to live a victorious life in Christ Jesus. And so we're just excited to have you all on tonight and get the book. And I saw you had the copy of your book in your hand. I'm kind of, I want my copy. But yes. Thank you for coming on and stay tuned. We're going to have a blast tonight. Thanks for
Yes. Oh, come on now. We're going to get ready to hear we're going to hear about, not all of, but we're going to hear what these amazing women have placed in their heart and that they have put inside of this book, right? That we're getting ready to do some great and mighty things for the glory of God. We're going to let you hear their hearts on tonight. You guys go ahead and share. Going to bring up one of our other authors in this space. Come on. Hey, come on and greet our listeners and viewers on tonight. This is Miss Tamika as well. She's with us for a second time as well. A second time as well. So we're excited about this amazing journey. And I'm telling you, I know God is gonna bless somebody's with this book. Come on, Miss Tamika.
I am so excited. Hello, everyone. I am Tamika Smith. I am the founder of Real Life, Real Issues. It's a ministry that goes from all walks of life. We get to the root of issues and we love people to wholeness. I am so excited to be a part of Volume 2. I tell you, Dr. Zorn is such a dynamic woman of God that I've been blessed to work with. And when I say she is one that pushes you, she will bring out everything that you've just been sitting dormant in you. So I'm ecstatic to be a part of this Volume 2. I was a part of Volume 1, and now I tell you, I'm just excited about tonight, and you have to get your book.
Yes, you have to get your book. Listen, you're going to do two amazing things on tonight. When you get your book, you are going to support us in becoming Amazon's best seller, right, on tonight. In addition, it is going to bless you, and not just get your book. I'm encouraging you to go and purchase a book for someone else. Listen, the paperbacks are 50% off. They're 50% off on tonight only. So you got to come on in the room. While you're in the room, I will go ahead and grab you a couple of these. Listen, you can give somebody an early Christmas present, right? Or get them ready for their birthday. I'm telling you, because this is more than just a book. Yeah, listen, we write with purpose around here. Okay, we write with intention around here. This is more than just a book. And because it is more than just a book, it comes with application. It comes with supplication. It comes with affirmations, okay? It comes with a life story of individuals who God just formed right into who it is that you see on today. It has not been an easy road, but guess what? We're here. We're still standing. Yes, and yes. Thank you, Dr. Dunn. Dr. Dunn says she on her way. She's going to get her 20 ebooks. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. We appreciate you for that, Dr. John. So I'm going to bring up we do have, before I move any further, we got two other amazing authors that are on this project with us on today. And they couldn't be here with us, but guess what? I still want to make sure that I honor these dynamic women of God. They are absolutely amazing. We have Miss LaWanna Bradford. She's with us with round 2. She was with us on round 1. And so she is absolutely amazing. She's with the Bradford Consulting company. She is a strategist. She's a business strategist, and she is also the visionary and co-founder of Celebrate You. I'm just saying, Celebrate You. And so listen, you guys want to make sure that you're following all of these amazing women of God. Then we also have Chandra Johnson. We have Chandra Johnson. She's a wife. She's a mother. She is a woman that is chasing the heart of God. She's also a life coach. And so she's definitely looking forward to joining you. She's definitely looking forward to joining you and connecting with you, because guess what? This is more than just a book, right? I told you guys that we write with intention. So she looks forward to you joining her in her endeavors and that in which God has placed on the inside of her that will ignite the purpose, the passion that God has placed on the inside of you. This is such a group of amazing women of God. I'm going to grab Miss Barbara real quickly, because guess what? She decided, right, not to just write one chapter, but she wrote 2.
What was my thinking?
You was trying to encourage somebody. You was encouraging somebody. And there was some things on the inside of you. And she is just so passionate about helping women, reach the height and the depth of their call, of their purpose, their visions, their dreams, their destiny. And so I'm excited to not only share this stage with her, but also those things to come, and just our partnership in the work of that God has chosen for us to help build and strengthen women. So I love our collaborative efforts in the spaces and in the places that we have went together and that we're going. Listen, we've already did what? International bestseller, right?
Yes, and it's going to be the next one.
Right, round 2, okay? And listen, we definitely look forward to you guys joining us in Africa. What is it? Kenya and Ghana, right? All those places. As listen, we're getting ready to take this book to the hearts of people. Listen, right? This is an international thing, right?
Yes. I'm loving it.
So I love it. So, Miss Barbara, I'm going to ask you a few questions, and then I'm just going to let you have your heart way here in a moment. But I want to ask a few questions. Now, this book looked good.
See, you're making me jealous. Don't do that. I want the book. I want the book.
Right. You just have to rebuke me, right? So listen, I have a quick question real quick. You wrote in your chapter on our uniqueness. It is creating an impact. You wrote this particular, actually, this is your quote. You said, our uniqueness will open up doors for our gifts and talents to prosper. Can you elaborate on that thought?
Yes. Yes. I'm always talking about that. Your uniqueness, what you have in you, is different than any other person. I don't care if you say, well, there's 10, 12 million coaches out there. They're not you. They're not you. They don't have the genius and the gifts that you have to reach the certain individuals that need to come to you and basically be your client or be that building relationship with them. So I always tell people, greet your uniqueness as that is I call it secret sauce in you, because it's something that no one else has. Just like they say that with your finger, with your, when you get your identity, everybody has a different, everyone, can you believe that? Every person has a different fingerprint. That's the same as what's in you, with your gifts and your genius. You have that certain identity that no one else has. And I always tell people that you need to uplift that so you can do and push forward in what you're trying to do in life. Don't let anybody sit there and tell you, well, you're different, you're special. No. Yeah, I'm different, I'm special in a good, positive way. Not different and special in, I have some issues. We all have those issues. We all have challenges, but that's a part of life. That's a part of life. That's how we move forward. And I always say stepping stones of strength. That's my other word that I call. So yes, I always tell people that hone in your uniqueness, make sure that you know your uniqueness and own it. Own it so you can move forward and be that, okay, I want to use it, that diamond shining in everybody's life, because that's what it's all about. And that's what I talk about a little bit in the chapter. I don't want to give you too much, because then you won't get the book. Buy the book. I want you to buy the book so you can read everybody's chapters. But the biggest thing I walk you through, how that you being a different type of individual will help you, guide you in your way of life and help others. So there's applications that you'll be going through. So hopefully you can kind of hit that link, buy the book. It's 99 cents. And let's make this a bestseller, because it's so much worth it. Not so much of just saying, oh, my book's our book's a bestseller. That's not what it's all about. We're looking at the bigger picture here. The bigger picture is this is going, just like our sister said, our queen said, it's going to be in Ghana, it's going to be in Africa. These books need to reach individuals, especially the women that is not able to get to us. If this book gets to them, you know how much that will just bless them abundantly to hear about our different stories and how they can uplift. They can understand that their uniqueness is special and they don't have to be put down anymore. So that's why I tell people we really need to get these books out there. So buy it for a gift, send it to others. That's what it's all about. Not so much to say, oh, we have that star on the book, but more so put a star in somebody's heart because they're reading these chapters, and each woman, because we put a lot in there so people can understand that they can be and move forward.
So, Ms. Barbara, I absolutely love that, because, you know, you talked about us just being unique, right? Holding up our own, you know, and understanding, you know, I say tailor-made, right?
Yes, I like that.
I love that word, you know, tailor-made. You know, when something tailored, listen, it don't fit nobody else. I don't care what you do, how you try to do. It won't fit nobody else. Do you understand me? And so, because who God has called for you to be and what He's called for you to do, that job, that position, only suits you and you alone, and many members of one body, right? Some of us have some similar functionalities, but there's something distinct, very distinct, in about each and every last one of us. So
and that's how I got with you, Drasha, because you have that uniqueness, you have that genius and gift that I follow you. I'm always telling you, inspire me. You're my mentor. I always tell people like, well, Barbara, I said, no, iron sharpens iron, as they say. So you are sharp to me, and hopefully I'm sharpening you. And that's how
we glean from each other. Listen, we glean from each other. I'm telling you, because there are so many things, right? That we do. We do a lot of things that are similar, right? In its own right. And so, but however, we strengthen one another's in business, you know what I'm saying, in ministry, I mean, even in our personal lives, because listen, we have to be there for each other. And so I absolutely love this woman of God and all these women of God, because each and every last one of them, this book couldn't have not be what it is, right? Without each of us bringing our uniqueness to the table. To the table, right? And allowing labor love and allowing the glory of God to shine, allowing what's in us to shine forth through what it is that we have placed inside of this book. So I'm gonna bring you back up later. I just want to go ahead and get you, because you know you double the double the blessing, okay? You double the blessing. Okay. So let me bring up okay. I'm gonna bring up, listen, this is the Hype Woman 100, okay?
Oh my What's she talking about?
You Providence, Hype Woman 100, okay?
Oh my goodness. Oh, are you serious? Is my mic? I didn't even know my mic was on.
Hold on, let me. Are you ready, Providence, or do I need to put you back in the backstage?
No, I'm ready. I'm like, she's talking about me.
Yes, you know I'm talking about you. Listen, I love this woman of God right here, okay? She is always, look, she's ready for a party. She's ready for a party.
I took your advice and I took a nap first. No, normally this is my bedtime.
I'm used to sleep too. So I'm glad you took a nap, because I took one too. we both had that, so we can have this. Look, we can have this energy of that for tonight. So listen, you wrote what's the title of your chapter?
Perception is key.
Oh, now that's a powerful word right there. Perception. That's an absolutely powerful word. So what made you write on this particular topic?
Well, because what I do is I help the Bible believer to discover, define, demonstrate, and dominate their God-ordained purpose, right? Believing that purpose plus positioning brings forth prosperity. But first, you have to understand, and I took from the scripture I used was, she sees that her trading is profitable and her lamp does not go out at night. So even before that, you got to recognize that you have value and worth. Right? She sees that her trading was profitable. She saw that what she had was good. And not only was it good, but it was good for trading. So that was like just all, you know, in my little arena or my niche and what it is that I do, being helping Christians to discover their purpose. And her lamp does not go out at night. She understands that what God has put in the inside of her doesn't run out, right? That we have this thing, these God-given talents and these acquired skill sets, and we are to use them. And so oftentimes, as women, because that's who I deal with mostly, is women, that we don't recognize our worth and our value, right? But the Proverbs 31 woman, she recognized her worth. She recognized her value. She knew that what she had was good and that it was good for trading. So that's where, and every time y'all say, it just hit me tonight, even when I signed up for the project, I didn't get in volume 1, that, right?
I know.
I'm so focused on helping other people, saying you need to be in it and you need to be in it and you need to be in it, right? And miss the opportunity and say, wait a minute. I was trying to get everybody else to be in it and say, I missed it. And I was so glad when you brought it around again. But just when Minister Barbara was saying that international, like it just hit me, like this is going international. Like y'all been saying it this all of the months that we've been doing the writing and the collaborating and all of that. But oh my God, this is about to be so crazy, because women, when you said Ghana and you said certain parts of Africa, like perception is key. Just this chapter, and I printed out my chapter. I couldn't wait to get the book. I gotta print out my chapter. But she sees that our trade is profitable. And I'm like, women sitting, and understanding, it'll reach women and some women to read my chapter and understand that, I have value, I have worth, and can stop giving it away. We have to stop giving away our God-given talents as if they have no value. And then not only when we giving them away for free, we have to stop giving them away for free. And then not only that, when we do give them away for free, understanding that they do have value. So attaching a value to the thing, is very important. And then understanding that we have to collaborate, reaching the 3 different types of people that I talk about, not so much in the chapter, but in the other resources that we have. And that's y'all, we got other resources that go with the book. So when you get the book, you get the videos and the downloads and all of the other resources and tools. So I talk a little bit about that in the video, but you got to get the book to get the video. So I talk about the prospects and leads and collaborations. And this anthology is a collaboration and a very good example of a collaboration and what we can do together with women that recognize who they are, their value, and then come together and collaborate and do some amazing things, right? I'm excited.
Listen. I don't want you to go too soon, because listen, you said something very key.
Okay.
Prophetess. Wait, prophetess. Because you said something very key, and you talked about just understanding value. And so I want you to just elaborate on that just a little bit for the people, because as women, a lot of women don't really understand the value that they bring to the table, and everything that God has given unto us, it is valuable. So I love the fact that you said put a price tag on it. Even if it's something that you've given away, it still has a value on it. What is it called? Bartering, or what have you, when you are exchanging between 2 people. But even when you are when you do an in-kind donation, okay,
that's right.
You're doing an in-kind, it still have a value of it. So what is your value? If you don't put a value on what it is that you got, then no one else will. So kind of elaborate on that for them a little bit, prophetess.
Well, it's exactly like you said. Even when you give it away for free, or bartering or giving it away for free, attaching a value in it. God talks about us being good stewards, right? And we know about the Matthew, what is it, chapter 25, verses 18 to 30. It gives us the parable of the man with the talents, right? And we know the story. And the man that buried his talent, he didn't take any value in it. He didn't recognize the word. He didn't recognize it for trading. And maybe even if he did, he buried it. He decided to bury it. And at the end of that parable, God not only called that man lazy, and Coach Nikki Ziegler pointed this out to me, but he also called him wicked and lazy servant, right? And so understanding that God not only called us to be good stewards, we often talk about our money, right? God called us to be good stewards over our money, but the truth of the matter is God called us to be good stewards over everything that he's given us, everything. And understanding that he's placed these God-given, this treasure hidden. He said, I place hidden treasure in earthen vessels, right? And so when you figure out what that is, because it takes some time, but when you figure out what your God-given talents are, and we overthink them oftentimes, but braiding hair, giving advice, I got this one girlfriend, and even to this day, it's an unfortunate when women don't recognize their value. But I remember when my daughter was born, even before, I had this one girlfriend, and when you call her, she could diagnose you, your baby, your husband, like your whole family. Before, we got into this, I'm talking about 35 years ago. Okay. I called her, I say, look, my baby has got such, and she said, okay. And I mean, she know the difference between antihistamine and dehistamine, and, and she would diagnose your baby, and you go get whatever she said. And I used to tell her, and I didn't have any clue that I would write, but anyway, and she didn't understand the value. So, people would call her. Now they got doctors that charge for you to call them up over the internet and get a diagnosis, right? And you pay for that. And I'm like, I told you 35 years ago you was on to something, right? But understand, and it may seem very simple to you because it comes so naturally. It comes so naturally to us, I think, too, could be the problem. And so giving advice, problem solving, braiding hair, one of my strengths, and oftentimes people will tell you what it is, right? They will tell you, people used to come to me all the time to write letters. And I'm like, why do y'all come to write? UAW, my UAW, I was a UAW member, Local 6000. And I was on the negotiation team. And I wasn't good. I wasn't a good orator. I didn't think at that time that I went, communicated very well. But I was on the team, and my strength was when I was sitting in front of the state of Michigan negotiating the contract for the state of Michigan government employees every 3 years, I took the notes. I wrote, I wrote the bylaws. That was my strength. And people recognized that in me way before I knew what that was. So oftentimes people will recognize your gifts, your talents, your skills. Well, your skill sets are the things that you learn in corporate America, right? All of those have value. And when I came out of corporate, when God called me out of corporate America in July 18, 2011, he said this to me. He said, daughter, at 5 o'clock, I was driving away from my good government job. And this is the short version of the day, because he spoke to me all of that day. And I had no idea. And when I was driving to work that morning at 7:30, 7:45 in the morning, he said, today, daughter, he said, when you go into work today, daughter, this was on a Monday. He said, I want you to do all the work that's in your inbox. I said, okay. And I said, okay, Dad, that's just me. Just, okay, Dad, yes. When I first started hearing his voice, it was just, yes. I was so happy. It was just, yes, yes, yes. And I said, yes, Dad. And it still is, yes, yes, yes. But I was like, okay. And he said, I don't want you to leave them with any work when you leave that office today. And I said, okay. So I went into work, and I'm diligently working. At 12 o'clock, I'm on my way to lunch, and the Lord speaks to me again. He says, daughter, he said, anything that you want in this office, he said, I want you to take it and put it in the trunk of your car. And I said, okay. So I started gathering my personal belongings, my picture frames, stuff. I didn't even know why. I didn't even know why, but I was obedient. So I got everything. I got my toothbrush. You've been working jobs 28 years. You got toothbrush, you got the rag, the soap, you got almost your house, right? It's like being in a second home. So I gathered up all my personal things from the office, and I put them in the trunk of my car at lunchtime. Went to lunch, came back, went to work 5 o'clock. He tells me, he says, when you drive away from here today, daughter, he said, I don't ever want you to drive back here again. He said, and I promise you, Rita, he said, if you take care of my business, he said, I will take care of all of your business. I was in over $100,000 worth of debt. I was filed bankruptcy, just all of this. And I didn't really know my value then, but I had an indicator. And that was my corporate job, right? My government job. And I said, if they pay me, at that time, I think I was making, and I was getting ready to go up the ladder, but I think I was making like $50,000 a year, $55,000 a year, something like that. And I said, if they can pay me that much, then and it broke down to something like $25 an hour, $25.07. I think I made something like that. I came out July 18, 2011. I think I made $25.07. And that was just the hourly wage, not the benefits, not the bonuses, the 401ks, none of that. And I said, I'll start there. If government paid me $25.07 an hour, that's where I'll start. And so I said, well, because I know I'm worth at least that much, right? And today I charge about $250 an hour. But that was where I started when I first came out. And just recognizing what those talents and skills were. And then learning to leverage those, monetizing those, and then leveraging those. So when you say it's going into Africa again and places like that and reaching women, perception is everything. It is everything. So that's what I wrote my chapter on. And I just hope it blesses somebody to teach them to value themselves, to value what it is that God has put in the inside of them, and then to learn how to monetize it. And even when they give it away for free, still attach a value to it.
Thank you. Perception is everything. How do you perceive yourself? How do you perceive your goods? How do you perceive the things that God has given unto you? Listen, and she just gave you some strategies. Listen here.
A whole lot, isn't it?
She did. She just broke down a whole lot of things. Look, you listen to, to start that business, to utilize that gift, to generate the wealth that God has given you the ability to generate. Listen, she even gave you, look, if you kind of shaky on what you think your value is, she said, at least let your baseline be what they pay you, right? What they pay you, your top pay. Okay, I'm gonna say your top pay because I don't know. Your top pay in your corporate or whatever type of company that you have worked for. At least start there. And you can always give yourself a raise. How many times a year you like.
As soon as you recognize your value, yes, give yourself a raise. Like I said, I started at $25 an hour, and now I'm $250 an hour.
Okay, y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? Listen, that's awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, let us go. Thank you, Prophetess. Listen, y'all go get y'all book. I'm telling you, because it got some applications in here that's going to bless your life. And you need to grab somebody else a copy as well. Bless you, Prophetess. Listen, I'm gonna bring one of our other co-authors up here. So listen, do you have your ebooks? If you got your ebooks, go ahead and put, I got my ebook, I got my ebook, I got my ebook, I got my ebook. Come on. Y'all, come on. Go ahead and put in the chat, I got my ebook now, because we're gonna be doing trivia. So this is the thing. Now, what I know for sure is this, right? I'm going to tell you what I know for sure. What I do know for sure is that those that are that's on the I Am Her International page, I know that I can see your comments, okay? So I know that for sure. So if you're not there and you want to be a part of these great giveaways that's getting ready to go out, I didn't say go out. They're trivia, so you got to answer. So whoever gives the correct answer, that will be the individual who just so happened to win that particular giveaway. So we have other books, we have ebooks, we even have radio broadcasts, We have some interviews that we're going to give away as well. So go ahead and get your ebook. Now, for those whoever purchased five or more books, if you purchase 5 or more books, and drop your receipt in the comment. Five or more books, drop your receipts in the comment. You'll get 3 months free for podcast. Can someone type that in the chat? You'll get 3 months free podcast. 5 or more books, drop your receipt, right, in the chat. You're going to be eligible. Okay, you're going to be eligible because we're going to put you in a wheelie thingy. And we're going to put you on the spinning wheel. And you get 3 months of podcast. Your own show. On the Kingdom Influencers broadcast, where we broadcast to 198 countries. Okay. So that's another way to spread your message. Listen, another way to spread your message. You're going to get a 30 minutes show. Right? You're going to get a 30-minute show. Our 30-minute shows are $50, I think. I don't know what they are. But, or somewhere along that line. But nevertheless, I don't think they're 50. I don't know. But, so 5 or more, not ebooks, paperback books. Five or more paperback books. 5 or more paperback books. You'll get 3 months free podcast with a 30-minute show. Okay. Yay. Okay. So let me bring up, I'm going to let y'all go ahead and get it together. I don't know how to drop my receipt here. Do a screenshot. I think you can, can't you put a picture in the thing? You can't do. Okay, I got you. Thank you, Miss Barbara. We got you. We coming up. Okay, so I'm going to bring up our other strategies. Did I finish? I'm going to bring up, not the strategies. I'm sorry. I'll bring up another one of our co-authors. Listen, this chick right here, look, when I was in Africa, listen, she hung out with me in Africa. She was in America, though. She was in America. I was in Africa, but she hung out with me, listen, every day in Africa. Look, she gave me cooking lessons and all. Her and Dr. Dunn, I'm telling you, they are the best. Okay. So let me figure out how you drop your receipts. Let me figure that out, okay? And I'm going to tell y'all in 5 seconds, but I'm going to go ahead and let Pastor Sharon go ahead. Her title, Built in the Fire. Have you? Oh, right. Right, that part. Look, the title just does something. It does a whole situation in my back. Okay, a whole situation happened. Okay, so here we go. Let's talk about. Tell the people, why did you write "Built in the Fire" and what are you looking for them to get from your chapter?
What I'm looking for the reader to get in this chapter is that whenever you're going through a process or everything, you can't really, you can't get caught up with how you're being handled or treated. For me, in the Built the Fire process, it was what God was doing through me in the process, doing in and through me. So there were lessons that I had to learn in the process of being built. And so it could be at your job, your church, an organization. It doesn't matter where, but you can't let people place their value on you. So as Prophetess Rita was talking about, stewardship and knowing your worth, you can't let people place a value on you because oftentimes people will undervalue you. And so in the process of being built and just learning. And I just feel like for me, as going through the fire process, that as I paid attention more to what God had to say about me, that changed how I felt about myself, which affected how I responded or reacted to how people tried to handle me or treat me. And so that was just a continual process, and it still is. And you just have to keep that reminder ahead of you, and just being a good steward. So I want to be a good steward over my mind, over my thoughts, and then even over my skills, and gifts that God has given me. Because when people don't value you, that doesn't mean you go hide because someone doesn't value or appreciate what you bring to the table. That's not what you do. You go ahead and you again apply God's word to your situation, to your thoughts, and to your mind, and you just go ahead and move forth. Just go forth. There's plenty more that we in the chapter, but when you read the chapter, there's so many exercises in there. I had to dig back to some childhood concerns or childhood things that bothered me in my childhood, because sometimes we push things under the rug or to the side, and it shows up later as something else. So in the process of that, we just have to continue to just peel off layers of things. Just let God burn it off. Let God burn that off, whatever it is, so that we can just come forth as pure gold. Dr. Devonshé.
I love it. I love it. Look. So you'll be in the fire, but you won't get burnt. That's the word. That's the word.
Right.
And while you in there, that so you're purifying, things are going.
Yes.
He's purifying you right there in the place. I always tell people, when we're in states of adversity, listen, one or more of the fruit of the Spirit is being cultivated, right? Growing or develop, right?
Yes.
Right there in the midst of the fire. And so the fire comes to strengthen you, right? It comes to purify you. It comes to heal. It comes to heal you. It comes to deliver you, right?
Yes. All of that.
I love it. I love it. So listen, y'all got to get it, because look, she got some strategies, applications, not affirmations. Got supplication, which is your prayers, but also it's have applications. That I believe that's one of the major components that's missing here. Okay, we're gonna bring her back later, because y'all definitely got to connect with what these co-authors, what they have, or what these authors have next, right? Listen, right with intention. Pastor, I'll have you back in a moment. Okay. OMG. So this lady right here. It is an honor to bring her here with us on tonight. Listen, she is absolutely amazing. And it has definitely been an honor to just see her journey, to be in this journey with her. Listen, I'm gonna pause for 1 second with you for 1 second. Listen, you guys, your receipts, I went to try to check it out, right? And I couldn't figure it out either. I guess when you're streaming live, they don't allow you to put pictures inside of the live streams. So this is what you can do. Inbox me, Dr. Devonshé, or even if you put it in the I Am Her Messenger, either one of those, message me. And then, so if you DM me, I will get your name in the raffle. We'll get you there. Okay. So here we go. So listen, let me back to this amazing woman of God. I've seen her journey. We met a year ago on volume 1. On volume 1, had the opportunity to meet her, and to watch her journey has been absolutely amazing. This year and a half that I've known her, it has just been phenomenal. Phenomenal. So listen, let's talk about, her chapter in here, it definitely, I don't know what you're saying. What for, Dr. Dunn? Her chapter, inbox me the receipt. Inbox me the receipt. If that's what you're talking about. But her chapter, bring her chapter and Pastor Sharon's chapter. They give us that, they bring roundness to the family aspect. Pastor Sharon deals with relationship, and then Pastor Tamika, she specifically deal with marriage, right? Every woman, let me back up. Almost every woman desire from a little girl is to be married, right? And some may have went through situations or situationships that didn't quite work out. And because of that, you have that may not be your desire, but anymore, right? Because healing and all that stuff needs to take place. But she speaks on the marital aspect. Listen, whether we are single or whether we are married, even if, listen, you're in your singleness, you're still married to the Lord. And so we got to understand how to bring a balance in ministry, in business, taking care of the kids, and still finding the time that's necessary so that we can cultivate our marriage with the Lord, or that we can cultivate our marriage with our spouse and still make sure that we are cultivating that relationship with our Heavenly Father, okay? So that type of thing. So I want to hand it over here. I'm just call the marriage expert, okay? And listen, how Pastor Sharon's about built in the fire, right? It's through experience. Listen, she brings you wisdom of experience of the things that she's been exposed to and things that she had to stand firm in. And so I absolutely love that. Your experience makes you the expert, okay? So, go ahead. Let's talk about this. The wife of a noble character. Y'all, she's been doing like a lot of things. Right? She's been doing a lot of things. She has done a lot of things since birthing this particular chapter, and I'm so excited for her. But her chapter is the wife of a noble character. So let's talk about that, Pastor, and really speak to us on the importance of the countenance of a noble character. Our character needs to be noble, right? No matter what your marriage status is, I'm just saying. Right? So come on in, unmute yourself, and come on and join us into this party.
Okay. I chose to write about the wife of a noble character. And when I say when God gave me this, it was prior to basically this pandemic and everything we came through, where you're spending more time at home, and it opens up a lot of what's really going on. But it came from the Proverbs 31 chapter, and where it talks about who can find a virtuous woman, for her price is far above rubies. And so when I began to study that and really read about that, the Lord began to deal with me, because character is developed. Character is developed. So when I began to study it, I was like, the character of a noble wife, that is where it's most of the time developed as a child. And so if you had a childhood that was not as good as maybe someone else's, then you may learn those things later in life, and that could affect your marriage if you didn't get healed. So it was like the challenges and the pressures that can make fulfilling a marriage seem like it's an impossibility, can only be corrected, with God's help. So when I began to sit down and write on this, the wife of a noble character, it was like God began to download and give me so much wisdom from his word that once you become healed and whole through his word from the Proverbs chapter on this woman, that you learn how to become who God has called you to be. And I was listening to all my wonderful sisters tonight, and I love that when you learn who you are and who God has created you to be, then you can come under the submission of God first, and then you can be that wife to your husband that he has called you to be. But I was sitting here even as we was talking, and I was thinking, Dr. Zora, and it's so powerful when God was giving me all of this to write about. And one thing I kept praying was, worrying about your marriage changes nothing, but praying about it changed everything. And it changed everything for me. And with my marriage, it was tried in the fire. And my way that I worked myself through that fire was sitting at his feet and learning, how do I handle these situations? So when God gave me this chapter, because, in the day and time that we live in now, and I know all of y'all can relate, they paint a picture of marriage that once, if the wedding, the dress, and all of these beautiful things, but after that, you got to go home and live a real life. And so with that being said, God just opened up so much wisdom and knowledge from his word on what it means to be a wife of noble character. And I'm still in the process. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. But it really blessed me to do this chapter.
Awesome. Listen, I love it. I absolutely love it. So just real quickly. When it comes to individuals, give them just a tidbit here of what is it like to birth a noble character within your life. What does that process look like? Where do it start?
It starts when, to even birth noble, because when I even looked at noble, the meaning and the definition, it starts with prayer. It starts with, you get in at the feet of Jesus, and, it has to start in prayer, asking God to uproot anything in you that's unlike him. It starts with a relationship with God. I don't believe you can have a noble character without God. I believe you have to have God to do anything, because he's, and without him, it's impossible to do anything. So I would say to start is just in prayer. And just literally, sitting at God's feet and being honest. I know for me, I had to sit at his feet and be honest and say, Lord, a lot of the tools that I have today, I didn't have at that time. And I had to get real, basically spiritually naked before God and talk to him. So it started in prayer. And that's when God began to, take me through his word and how to become this wife of noble character, and to look at my husband beyond, my peace. Because a lot of times we want, we're looking for peace. If it's a little, say you got an issue that may just be bothering you, we really want peace. But God began to deal with me to make a look beyond the peace and look at the soul. This is still a soul. And the same God that brought you to wholeness can bring that person to wholeness. And how he get to that wholeness is you being on your knees praying and living this life before him. So what I was doing, in the beginning of my marriage, and it's amazing how God has done an amazing work in me in his life. And now we both are, we have other people coming to us now. But in the beginning of it happened with me in this process, thinking that, me, the solid treatment and all the things we do when we're not getting our way sometimes as wives, that wasn't working. So I had to get at the presence of God, and he began to show me, Tamika, in my word in Proverbs, I teach you the kind of woman I've created you to be in marriage. And so a lot of times we trying to do it our way, or the way that we have seen from, say, our parents, our aunts, or the women that was, in our lives. And a lot of times it becomes repeated, meaning if they did not have a healthy upbringing, we keep raising generations of unhealthiness. So the only way we're going to fully know how to be that wife of noble character is through the word of God.
I love it. So look, when your next class?
My next class is getting ready to start actually Friday. They already they own me. They're ready. So I got singles ready. Then I got couples. So my first next 6-week classes will begin this Friday.
Y'all better get our inbox. We're going to talk a little bit more about that in a moment. Look, y'all get in the inbox. Just check out The inbox. Hold on. I'm trying to pull up my inbox over here. Y'all check out the inbox. I'm just saying. With you for 1 second. Okay, so here we go. So I'm Miss. Okay, she's not there. I'll wait for her. I'll go. Okay, listen. Let me tell you about one of my chapters for a second here, and then let me see if I can pull up this PowerPoint. I'm not doing a PowerPoint on my chapter. I'm not. I'm gonna do some trivia, a few trivias here, a few little trivia things here. So let me tell you about one of my chapters. Now, one of my chapters that I wrote is about release your sound. And with this particular chapter, and I thought it was very significant. We started writing this with this book. We started this book last year, right? Sometimes. And so the release your sound was so significant to me because release your sound was so significant to me is because many a times society has definitely decided that they want to silence us as women. Whether we're in political arenas, whether we're in ministry, even in a household, they want to silence our voices in our fullness, right? But what I've come to realize, what it is that God has spoken to me, even when we did volume 1, was that the earth is in such a chaos that the earth is groaning and moaning, right, for the women to get in place, to get in the position in which God has called forth in their lives. And so when I talk about release your sound, I'm not talking about just making noise with your mouth. I'm talking about making a statement with your actions, right? We know our actions speak louder than words. And when we can, come into our authentic selves and begin to operate in our uniqueness that God has given unto us unapologetically in whatever spaces that God has called forth in our lives, then we find changes begin to happen. We find atmospheres begin to change. We find lives begin to be saved. We find people being uplifted. People are no longer in places of oppression, right, and depression. One of the things I do talk about, listen, because oh my God, I'm coming to shake up some stuff, to tear down some things, to tear down all these walls that has been put up to keep us from being in the spaces that God has called for in our lives. I'm also here to shake up some things so that women will understand that we do not have to bow down. One of the things that I do talk about is making a sound, right, so that you may uphold your dignity. Listen, ministry can't go forth because guess what? Too many people, listen, they too busy trying to get into bed, right? Businesses can't ignite and advance in the way that it could be, and even in people's careers, because listen, they're too busy with other agendas. And there's too many times where women has lost self-respect because you have felt that the only way that you're going to get at the board table, the only way that you are going to be able to climb the corporate ladder, the only way that you're going to be able to take platforms and stages to speak and move in the things that God has called you to do, whether it's in a political arena or whether it's in ministry, or no matter where it is, you think, people have made you or put you in situations that's uncomfortable and, and it's been like a favor for you to get in places. But however, listen, we are tearing down all of those spaces, right, where our dignity people feel that we have to compromise our dignity dignity. Look, never again will you compromise that thing. You compromise your dignity so that you can move and advance in the places that God has called forth in your life. Listen, because God has called you, because he's chosen you, because he has qualified you for that place and in that space. Listen, you don't have to compromise to get there. A couple of things, examples that I bring out in the Bible, I want you to understand in every place that we compromise our dignity and we don't uphold our self-respect, we bring harm to other people. Let's look at Sarai in the book of Genesis. When Abram said, oh, pretend that you're my sister, so that they won't kill me. But at that moment, it put her in a very vulnerable place, even though she went along with it. With her going along with it, she was called into the king's palace. She was put in compromised positions. And not only that, because of what God had upon her life, because of her agreeing with Abraham and not standing up and upholding her dignity, she caused those people in the kingdom to come under a plague. To come under a plague. How many plagues have we caused because we haven't opened up our mouth? We haven't stood up for our self-respect. Have many plagues in Atlanta, in our region, or in our atmosphere, even in our home, that we have caused to break loose because we have chosen not to stand firm in our dignity. One of the things I love about Queen Bessie, right? Listen, when the king was like, oh yeah, come on, let me parade you around. And y'all know I'm paraphrasing everything. He said, listen, come on, let me bring you on. So come on and come and walk through the courts so that every other men can see you. Drunk men is that. She was like, no. She said, I'm not coming. She wasn't in a place that she was getting ready to be disrespected, having men looking at her and from a sexual standpoint, to having men making sounds or noises, right, that disrespect who she were. No, she told the king, no, I'm not going to be a part of that. And so she may have lost her crown with that king, but she sure held up her dignity and she held her self-respect. Your dignity and your dignity, your self-respect is going to take you places that titles ain't going to be able to take you, right? It's going to take you places. It's going to take you places that listen, that positions are not going to be able to take you. See, when you compromise for titles and you compromise for positions, being belittled, my God, and not being honored as the queen that you are, is only going to take you so far. To have titles is cute. But what is the significance behind it? What is the impact of the statement that comes along with it? See, because when you compromise for the position and for the title, guess what? You got to understand what comes with it. You're taken for a joke. Oh my God, what's really in you is not really recognized or honored. And so you want to come into a place where, or stand into a place and in a state where your dignity, amen, word to God, that it always remains, so that you will be in a place that is respectful and honored. Where when you come into the room, or when you sit at the boardroom, or when you take the platform to get ready to open your mouth, when you're teaching or whatever it is, that those that are among you, that they respect who you are because you have held yourself in the esteemed place of honor and respect by not compromising who you are, right? To get anywhere. That's just one aspect that we talk about in the book. I'm just saying there is so many other aspects. I look at other aspects and I look at other women in the word that because, right, they chose to make a sound, they were saving nations. They saved nations. They saved their household, right? They were doing great and mighty things. What do you think could happen in your home, in your community, in your city, in your state, within your nation, within the entire world, if you would just choose to make a sound? Even right here with this book on the 31 ways of influence, we've come together to make a sound, to make an impact, to influence other lives, to give people tools, right? Tools, give women tools that they could use so that they could be transformed and become everything that God has called for them to be. You just would never know the impact that you would make if you would just release your sound. And it's more than just your voice, but it's all about the actions that goes along with it that will stand against society labels, that will stand against cultural dysfunctions, that will stand against religious dysfunctions that want to hinder your identity, your worth, your gifts, your purpose within the earth. It's time, women of God, that we release our sounds like never before. Amen. Listen. Let me pull up this thing right here. That's the wrong thing. Okay, so I'm going to look at these receipts in a moment. I'm also going to have Barbara come back up in a second, but let me pull this screenshot up real quick so that you guys can give us some answers and we can give away some stuff, right? We also got a 20-minute, I think it was an interview as well that we're going to be giving away. But right now, can you guys see the screen? One second. Okay, here we go. There we go. Let me make this background right because that looks a whole lot of busy and something be. Let's get us a black background going. Something that nature. Something. Okay, maybe it does not change that background. Okay, so I don't know. Okay, so nevertheless, here we go. Which author wrote the chapter Chasing the God in Me? You got to have your ebook. I told you guys to get your ebook. And I'm going to go ahead and check these other receipts over here. Okay, let me check the receipts. Okay, so go ahead. I'm waiting for the answer. But I'm checking receipts at the same time. I told you guys you gotta have it's 99 cents. Let me see. I didn't even tell you what your prize is. Let me figure out what it is because I don't know the answer to that right now. Like, listen, you asking me to answer something, what I'm getting, right? You want to know what the prize is, right? Hold on. Doom, 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 doom. I should have got some music. What music is that? I don't even know. Okay. go. Here we go. Let me figure out what is this prize? I know we got something on the table for those who bought 5 or more hardback copies that you are going to get in the drawing to have a 3-month, 30-minute podcast. So you guys give me a second. Let me see what we got here. Let's see. This one right here. So listen. Because I know. Let me see what I have here. Okay, so this one right here will be to get a copy of the ebook for volume 1 of the 31 Ways of Influence. So if you can just tell us who wrote the chapter, Chasing the God in Me. If you open up your ebook, you will be able to find that answer. Okay. Let me put these giveaways here so I can keep them before me. So I won't be giving away the wrong stuff. Okay, so we got some ebook giveaways. We got some interviews that's happening. We have some free trainings that's going to be given away. So you guys got to move quickly. Because I got to get these authors here so you can get their information and how to contact them up. Let's see who got the answer. Dr. Dunn got the answer. Yay. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to give her, Dr. Dunn can't get the 31 Ways of Influence. She already had that book. Volume 1. So we're going to give her another, let's see, hold on. Okay, you guys, let's see what we got. Y'all, I'm trying to get it. Get down here. Okay, awesome. Listen, we got seat giveaways for upcoming classes. Y'all better come on here. Okay, so here we go. Our next question, like that question already be answered. Okay, someone type in one of the affirmations from Built in the Fire. Dr. Dunn, we're going to give you, I'm going to get the book. Hold on. This one right here will be a 31 Ways. Dr. Dunn is getting a different book. I'm looking to see what was the title of this book, the other book that she's going to get. Okay, you're going to have you eaten your fruit today? I don't know if you have that or not. That is not, that's one of my very dear friend books, Brenda Vaughn, okay? You'll get her, I'll send you her Kindle version. Make sure you text me or inbox me your, what I need you to get. Inbox me your email address. Okay. So let me see. Where's the affirmation? I'm going to get another. Okay. Volume 1 and volume 2. Well, no, Dr. Dunn. At first, it was for a ebook copy of volume 1. But since you have one and you got 2 already, I'm going to give you another book. Your message probably is coming in delayed. I'm not sure. Or I don't know. Well, let me say this. My information to you is coming out delayed. So it's delayed when you hear it. So it will definitely get back to me a little delayed. So someone give me an affirmation from Built in the Fire. It's in your ebook. Done. What is your fruit? That is by Miss Brenda. Now, so if I'm giving away your book, right? So let me just FYI, because I know some people like, she's giving away my book. Listen, these are books that I've purchased. I can only give it away because I've purchased it. And I've purchased it through, you know, I was supporting you, right? And because of that, I purchased them to give away, right? I purchased them to give them away. How about that? Okay. So I got my own copy and I got a few other copies for that purpose. I just have to check to see how many copies I have of each of these items. Okay, so did somebody answer that? I'm going to move to the next question. Affirmation: God loves me. I love and respect myself. That is an affirmation. Yes. Okay, Pastor Denise got that one. Let me write that down. Who's next? Who's the next? Winter. Okay, this one here. I had to get a pen at work. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Go to the next one. Oh no, wrong way. Okay, how many chapters start with this scripture? Strength and honor are her clothes. She shall rejoice in time to come. Check your ebook. So we got Dr. Dunn. Congratulations. Pastor Denise. Congratulations. Where is this thing? How many chapters have? That is pretty cool. Prophetess, I'm gonna text you because you probably can. You would probably. Okay, absolutely. Woo. Okay. Okay, got you. Okay, we're gonna put you. I gotta get some things up on the spinner reel when I'm gonna what's the affirmation in the chapter? Yeah, Dr. Dunn, affirmation is in the chapter. Yeah, it was right after the supplication. I don't know what it is on Kindle, but it's page 69 in the book. I'm not sure what it is on Kindle. Hold on, hold on. I think I'm hitting the thing or something. Okay. So how many chapters start? So it's going to be at the beginning of the chapter. It's like easy. How many chapters start with this scripture? Oh, let me enlarge that for you as well. There you go. Get your Kindles. While you're getting your Kindles, buy somebody else a Kindle. Be so amazing with that. I'm trying to see. I kept these. I don't know why. Okay. Well. Okay, so somebody got us. Somebody has it. Check your ebook. Check your ebook. What you talking? Dr. Dunn, I don't know. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're talking about the her affirmation. Yeah, we're on the how many chapters start with the scripture, Proverbs 31:25. Yeah, Pastor Denise had already answered that one for what you call. Okay, got you. 3, yes, Andrea. So Andrea, we got a volume. And Andrea, make sure you send us anybody who's getting an ebook, and if you get a hard copy, because we got hard copies coming as well, make sure that you give us your address. I'm sorry, I'm having to write down names. So you'll get a 31 Ways Volume 2. This one right here is going to be for, let me see what's here. Hold on. It's a lot of moving pieces. Pieces are moving, okay? Hold on. Let's see what we got. Oh, there are a lot of moving pieces here. Hold on. And then after this, I'm gonna let Miss Barbara come up, and then we're going to she's gonna give some information about her second chapter, and then we're gonna have a little bit more trivia, and then we will hold on. Okay, here we go. Let's hold on. Okay, who wrote Built to Last? Who wrote Built to Last? And then I'm gonna also send info. Yes, send your email to the into my drop inbox. Who wrote the chapter Built to Last? Okay, so Miss Barbara, why there? Well, I don't know. I don't know if y'all was y'all able to hear me a moment ago? Yes, Janice got it. Hey, Miss Janice. Barbara wrote Built in the Fire. Hold on, you guys. Let me move this thing here. Where it is. I guess stop sharing. Hey, listen, they just gave you Janice, you have it. You won. I don't remember what I said was. But you get 31 ways. Our next set of items, we're gonna give away a faith, prophetess Faith, her books on faith. It's going to be a set of books. We're going to give away interviews. And what else? Interviews. What else we're giving away? Oh, the radio station. I'm gonna count that stuff up. We're gonna get you on the wheel for the podcast. And if you bought 5 or more books, we're gonna get you on the podcast. So y'all inbox me the receipts, okay? If you went through the link, just text me your link or your email, what you calling thing, and I got you. Okay, I'm trying to read through this stuff. So the 30 days to increase your faith set, that's going to be, we're going to have that next coming out. Prophetess is giving away one of her classes, how to write and self-publish a book that sells, right? So you guys want to get into that. We need to see, a matter of fact, that one right there, we're going to do a drawing for that one. So you gotta have your proof. Get your proof, right? That's going to be proof. The radio interview, Barbara's doing a 20-minute radio interview. I'm doing a radio interview on my and you can tell them more when we give away. I'm going to talk a little bit more about them. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, Miss Barbara. So go ahead. If you paid through PayPal, I got you over here. I'm gonna pull stuff over here and get you going. Okay. Let me see what we got here. Okay, so Miss Barbara, they just introduced you with your chapter, Built to Last.
Yes. So whoever won that, congratulations.
That was Miss Janice.
Okay, Miss Janice. Yay. That's good. I hope now I just want her to buy the book, buy it for other people, and read the chapters. That's what we want. We want people to read the chapters. I just bought my 20. So
we're built to fire. Listen, I'm about 40.
And I think I'll buy 20 more by the time we.
So listen, we got Built in the Fire, and then we got Built to Last.
Yeah. Built to Last.
I mean, these are some powerful chapter titles. I love them.
Well, first of all, okay, we're gonna be transparent here. You gave me and helped me. I want to say 95%. You gave me that title, Built to Last. The 5%, I just put it on top of the chapter. That was me.
Okay, yeah, we did a strategy session. What you're talking about is this, okay? So with the authors, we did a strategy session. And so I was like, okay, and for those who didn't quite have a title, I was like, okay, tell me what you want to talk about. Mm-hmm. And tell me what you want to talk about. Give me the foundation and all of that. So she began to talk about what was on her heart and things of that nature. And so I pondered in my mind, that's I'm the strategist, right? So I pondered in my mind, and I said, oh, this is Built to Last. That's it right there. So she was talking about our writing session, and in that particular writing session when we was working on chapters, that's how she came up with her title. But listen,
yes.
Awesome.
And see, she's with this queen here, she doesn't do herself justice. She basically, that was like that filter from God coming down into her and giving it to me. So she birthed that title to me from God. Okay. Just want to let everybody know that. But
come on, I'm sorry, Prophet is about to make me go over there. She said strategy session or the birthing rooms. Come on now.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's a midwife, baby. Come on.
She just and it came alive.
Right, all that. We birthing babies around here. Okay.
That's why I know this is going to be so powerful in people's lives, because we birthing babies. We birthing babies into people's lives.
Right, come on. We're resurrecting lives around here. Right, Prophetess, that's what I'm talking about. Don't make me shout.
Be like, right. Do my little dance. Prophet's gonna make us do that dance.
Right. Y'all about to get in position. Get in position. Get in position. We about to go into the thing. Okay. No, for real. So let's talk about chapter. So that's what happened when you just said. I told y'all she started starts fires, right? She's a midwife as well, so it don't even take a lot for us to get started, right, in the delivery room, right? At all. So here we go. So let's talk about it. Built to last. Ooh,
Built to last.
yes, Jesus. They had all the content though. That content was them, okay? That content was them. I love it. I love it. So let's talk about it. You do share. You share some intimate, you share some intimate things in this particular chapter.
Yeah. Yes.
So, about your life as well as you know, a lot of women. It's something that a lot of women experience, and that a lot of women has been exposed to. However, I see how you took that intimate space and you talked about it in such a way of how God turned what the enemy meant for your bad.
Yeah.
How he turned it around for your good. The enemy was trying to break you.
Come on now. Here we go.
Oh, God bless you, right? God was building you. What? You've been built right there. See, they'll know.
Don't get me started again. I'm about to. You're about to. Woo!
Jesus, come on there. So let's talk about it. I'm gonna let you have this because I'm just saying, Lord Jesus, God gonna have to get us in this place. Go ahead. Let me let you go ahead and talk to the people.
Built to last. So see, Queen is the queen. So yeah, at first, like I said, I give honor to God for giving her this title of this chapter for me. And when I was talking to her about it, that's one thing. She is a really good strategist because she had us in the strategy room of Zoom and really letting us come up with, okay, what do you want to talk about? What do you want to, the value you want to give to the people that are going to read your chapter? And I did too. The second one is built to last. And I was thinking about the foundation. I was thinking about, and everybody, we need to have a solid foundation. And I was thinking, you know, when you think of it, not spiritually, but you think of it natural, you know, I always think of a house or a building. You know, they build a building, they have a foundation, and then they build it with bricks or whatever. And then you have your building. And then what happens is if they don't have that foundation layered right, or if they don't put the right tools in some different cement or whatever that has to mix up to make sure that foundation is flat and right, then what can happen is when you have those hurricanes or floods or storms or whatever come his way, the building can start leaning to the point where it can get destroyed. So I was thinking to myself, I said, okay, on a spiritual level, you know, how we as people, as children of God, how is our foundation looking? Is it built on a solid foundation, or is it built kind of on a not sturdy one? And what I mean by that is, what are you using as your tools? Are you using the word of God? Are you praying? Are you fasting? Are you talking the words that God talks in his Bible in your life? Those are living words all the time. I tell people, when you read the Bible, those are living words coming out of you from the Bible. And that's why it's so important. That's why we always say words are so powerful when you speak them out, be it positive or negative. So I was thinking, I wanted to make sure that I said, okay, let's talk about your foundation. What tools are you taking? Are you taking your stories in your life? And that's what Karanchi was talking about. I did pour out of some of my stories regarding me being sexually molested. And I poured out my story about going through cancer. And I said, you know, those things could have broke me down. But I had that foundation. I kept going back, remembering, who am I in God? How do I pull from him in order to move forward and not move sideways or backwards? See, we always have those choices in our life. It all starts when we're born and we come into a certain family. I kind of talk a little bit about that because just because maybe things in your family, people around you in your family might go a different direction that's not right, that doesn't mean you have to follow suit. And we have seen many examples in our lives, including probably yours, that you've had to deal with something that you're like, this is not what I signed up for, but you went through it and you moved through it. And you said, you know what, that's not going to be my foundation. My foundation is going to be positive. And then I talk a little bit about with the tools of who are you hanging around with? I'm glad these ladies are in this book. I'm so glad that I hang around these wonderful queens because they show me and they lift me up, and I hope I'm lifting them up too. And we remind each other how awesome and powerful we are in God, and it keeps us moving. But if you go the other way and be around people that don't really, they're here and there with God, they back and forth, they're always talking doom and gloom. They don't know where the next level or step they want to go to. They're always second guessing or third guessing or fourth guessing. I say it like that because sometimes people do that. People will do that. But you go around those people and either you're going to bring them up from your positivity of your foundation that you built, or they can bring you down and tear up your foundation. We don't want that. So in the book, I just talk a little because, like I said, I don't want to say the whole thing because I want you to buy the book. I want you to buy the book. These wonderful stories and these values and applications that these women have in this book, you have to buy it. If you bought it already, buy more. Do it as a gift, like Durante said. But yeah, so the biggest thing is that you have that solid foundation and keep, what I always say too is we always got to do maintenance. When you think about it, a house can be built for a long time, but it has to have maintenance on it. You get wear and tear. So what happens on a spiritual level that you have to keep feeding yourself with being around the right people, reading the word daily and praying, because if those things go away, then that wear and tear spiritually will wear and tear you out, and then you'll be there on another level and your foundation is going to be broken. So that's why I say just keep that foundation. Remember that your foundation is an important part of whatever you build upon. If you build your business upon it, if you build like an organization upon it, or if you're doing a charity work, whatever you're building, you need to make sure that you lay that foundation spiritually and naturally. So, lady, where you at? Did she leave me? Well, buy the book, buy the book. I think we got some more.
Get the book. Yeah, we got some more.
Yeah, look at
Oh,
you.
listen, yeah.
Got me dancing.
Get the book. Let's see. Oh, look. Get you today. For the 31 ways of
Ways of
better get your cover today.
We almost on the same beat. I like that.
So now let's get your copy today.
31 ways of influence. Know about today.
Yeah, so let me put up this. Everybody, as you're going on the spinning wheel. Whoop.
Imaginary one.
You haven't put your I got everybody on the spinning wheel. I've been looking in my inbox. Oh, let me look on the other side. Yeah, I know they got that other side. That let me see if they spammed you. No, I don't see anybody on spam or anything of that nature. I'm putting up the spinning wheel. Okay.
Oh, here we go.
So have you got your heart? This for everybody who got a hard copy paperback. Here we go. So the first prize is we got our 30 days. Okay. Now, yeah, now is your name on the list? Is your name on the list? If your name should be on the list, if your name should be on there, I'm gonna need for you to inbox me now. Okay? Inbox me now. Should your name be on this list? I don't want to miss nobody. Should your name be on the list? If you have a paperback, text me. You ordered a paperback. Go ahead and get your copy. Also, listen. Also, I want you guys to remember that you can even get your ebooks. You can purchase ebooks as gifts. Go ahead. Send me your daughter information.
Oh, we didn't spend the. Oh yeah, you're still waiting.
Yeah, I haven't spend it yet. I gotta get some people on the I gotta add some people. Hold on.
Well, while you're typing, can I explain what they get from me? So I love helping, especially women, to, as I said earlier, if you heard me, to make sure that you are getting the exposure that you need for your business, or for if you're doing a certain charity. It's either or. I always tell people I just don't want to just do the business, because a lot of times women get into charities and it's an organization and they're trying to push and let people know what they're doing and how important it is. So that to me, that's even more important than the business sometimes, because I know they're helping others. They're helping people out there that's in need. So I always tell people I want to make, which I did, avenues for you to basically shine. And I do one-on-one interviews with the ladies for business. And then I also started just 6 months ago, and I can't believe, boy, it's been 6 months, that I started a TV streaming show called The Diamond Factor Experience with Barbara Beckley. And it comes on 3 times out the week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But in May, I'm going to 5 times out the week. Yes, I'm taking the whole week. With that, I bring on guests. I have experts come on. And if you win, if you land, like if you get your name pulled, you will win a 20-minute spot on the E360 TV, the Diamond Factor Experience show with me, yours truly. And right there, and also I'm going to add, I'm just doing this now that I'm thinking about it. It's one thing to be on the show to talk, right? But it would be a good thing if you could have a copy of that video, a copy of that interview, a little bit edited, maybe put an intro and an outro to it. And guess what you can do with that? You can repurpose. Yes, you can put it on your website. You can put it in your social media, all that stuff. So I'm going to add that. So if anybody wins, you're not just going to be on there talking for 20 minutes about your business and we have a good conversation with each other, but you'll be able to take that video and use it for your purpose so you can keep growing and keep leveling up. So now we got to get some. So hopefully that pushed you. Buy the book. Hopefully our queen is looking for receipts or whatever that needs to be. Send those receipts. Send the email so she can put your name on a little spinner thing. I can't wait. I'm getting excited. I want to see a spin. I want to see a spin. A little kid.
Okay, yeah, I'm ready to spin too. Who's ready?
I'm ready. Uh-oh.
Oh, like they don't.
We can't see you. Oh,
right, they don't hear or see me. Where is the spin thing? Okay, 1 second. Here we go. So y'all ready? Okay. Y'all ready? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, let me let Prophetess Rita come up and tell y'all what she's getting, because this right here is for her 30-day of faith journal and book. Prophetess, go ahead and let them know, because this is what's up. You muted.
Okay, great. That's what's up next. My 30 Days to Increase Faith book set. Increase your faith, attract God's attention, and achieve your dreams. This is the hard copy, actual paperback copy. It includes the 30-day spiritual devotion. It was Amazon's bestseller in 2018. And I added value to it by creating the journal. So 30 Days to Increase Journal. And what it does, it is designed to help you to build up your most holy faith using scripture references and daily prayer points. It guides you on how to diligently seek God and how to connect with him through faith in order to please him and cause him to act on your behalf. By the end of the 30 days, the reader of this life-changing devotional will become a better Christian, having learned how to build up and embrace your most holy faith, because the book of Joel tells us that it's our responsibility to build up our most holy faith. You will learn how to attract God's attention using faith, develop a strong focus on God, develop a better relationship with God, and become better equipped and empowered to continue running the Christian race. What I really like about this, what I'm really most, I don't know the word, in awe of, really, is that it's been instrumental in bringing young men to Christ. So, the first year was out in 2017. 27-year-old African-American man was a skeptic. He had, was really skeptical about Christianity. And as a result of the 30 Days to Increase Faith book set, he gave his life to Christ. So that's just been amazing. So that is what you will win. One of the things that I am giving away tonight, and that's the paperback book set.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Here we go. Y'all ready? Drum roll. Okay. Let's see who wins. I don't know what happened. Did I mess up something? I think I might have. Did I? I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. Did it? I think.
Oh, Karen Griffin.
Karen. Yay, Karen. Okay, so we getting ready to go to our next. So somebody, Karen, make sure you inbox. So Lady J, send Prophetess the address, okay? So we're gonna hide her, and then we're going for another spin. Let me make sure. Okay, there she goes, Janice. Okay. If you have a paperback, go ahead and get your name in it. You got to message me.
D Hill. Yay.
Okay, D. Okay, so D. Okay, D is going to get she'll get the paperback of volume 1. This next one is going to be our interview from Miss Barbara. Did I hide that? Josette, yay! Miss Barbara, what do you need?
I just need her email address, and we can talk. I have her name already though.
Awesome. So Josette, you get a interview and you get a promo video so that you can repurpose, right, your interview. Awesome. Love it. Okay. Here we go. Drum roll. This one is going to be for the how to write and self-publish your book that sells boot camp. It's a $397 value. You just got the best $10 you ever spent. Dorsey, I'll make sure. I just need to send them the link, Prophetess. Okay. Okay, this one here is. Hold on, let me pull up these other things we got here. Okay, this here is for an interview on Her News International. This is a 30-minute. I'm sorry, that's 60 minutes. Her News. Hide the choice. Let's see. Actually, about 30 minutes. Talk about your business. The rest of it will kind of. Okay. Valicia. Okay, one. Felicia Smith, she skipped the Her News International. This one is going to be for the podcast. Oh, actually, I'm going to put everybody back for the podcast, so I'm going to wait. Yeah. Okay, this one is for the Authors ATM Masterclass training. You get the video training for that, lifetime access. Terry, masterclass. Okay. And we have another interview for Her News. Andrea. Okay. Way to go. Congratulations, everybody. I'm getting ready to reset in a second here. Have you guys? Okay, now this is the last. What I used to say. Listen, if you got your paperback book, this will be a great time to go ahead and drop your info. I'm going to hit done here because I'm going to reset. I'm going to reset this here. So this will be a great time. To send your information. So while we're doing this, or while I'm doing this, resetting this, and I'm waiting on other people to send in their information, I'm going to go ahead and let these dynamic authors go ahead and tell you about how you can connect with them and what they have going on next. So we're going to start here with Prophetess. I'm going to start with you.
Oh, okay.
Going solo.
All right, great. Yes. What I have coming up, what was it? Oh, how to connect with me. Right. Congratulations to all of the winners. I just love that. I love to see, I love to see that wheel just go round and round and round. So congratulations to all of the winners. How to connect with me is inside my private Facebook community of, right now we have almost 1,200 aspiring Christian authors. What I do is I help aspiring Christian authors. I help them to take their pain, their passion, and their purpose, and I teach them how to make impact, influence, and income by writing and self-publishing their books. And so I'm excited. I think it's Darcy Hill that won the seat in my upcoming course, which is April 12th. And we got it for we're doing a 3-4 hour boot camp, Monday, April the 12th. But how you can connect with me outside of that is join me inside the Facebook community at www.aspiringchristianauthors.com. It's a free community. You just have to answer the 3 membership questions. So answer the questions. I don't want you just to sit there, but go ahead and join us. So many I've self-published already. We help to write and self-publish their books. but so many more that we are going to help to write and self-publish. So I'm excited. It's a growing community. It is. That's it. Yeah. And then Facebook, I'm Rita M. Henderson on Facebook.
Prophetess, tell them, drop your link to your course,
Okay.
to your boot camp. So for those who may be interested in the boot camp, you want to go ahead and join and join a boot camp.
Yeah. Right now we're running really, I don't know. God put it on my heart. Really, this was a few days. No, March the 20th, actually, the exact day. He said to do the boot camp for $97, and that's like almost a first for that price. I believe it is. And so I just did this video, and I said okay, and that's what it is. So we have 10 seats now. We have 6 left at $97. So I'll drop the link. And then it goes back to the regular price of $397.
Yeah, but to get in, look. But to save you some coins,
Yeah.
okay? For you publishing. That's all I'm saying. Okay. So Lady J, I'm gonna bring you into the screen and you want to tell them how to connect with you and what's next with you. You're on mute. You're muted.
Okay, I didn't want everybody to hear me drinking my coffee, but I enjoyed everyone tonight, and thanks for coming out. Thanks for your support, and congratulations to all of the winners. On social media, I can be reached on Facebook, Sharon Jones Author, and also I have a Facebook page, Women on the Frontline Global Outreach Ministries, and on Instagram, WOTFL Global. Upcoming event is taking care of kingdom business, which is one of the strategies in which Women on the Front Line operate. We provide we move in our purpose in 3 different strategies through kingdom living, kingdom business, and kingdom takeover, kingdom transformation. So upcoming information, just follow the pages, and we'll have a power hour for taking care of kingdom business in the month of April. Thanks again.
Awesome. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Y'all, come on. These women are doing great, mighty, powerful things for the kingdom of God. That's what I'm saying. Right there. Right. So listen, who's next? Barbara. I'm gonna bring Miss Barbara up, and then we're gonna have Tamika to come up after Miss Barbara. So tell them how to connect with you, Miss Barbara, and what you have going next that they can connect with. You're muted.
I hate that. I feel like I'm the muted queen. But thank you, queens, all the queens here. Yes, you can contact me you can email me at the diamondfactorexperience@gmail.com. I also have a group called the Diamond Factor Experience. Same name. And please come and join. There's a lot of interesting other shows included in that group. And we talk basically about, your purpose, your passion, your drive. There's other shows talking about business strategies. There's a lot of different things, caveats within that group. And what I really love about the Diamond Factor Experiences is not just me doing teaching, doing the, webinars and everything in that group. I have other women that come in and they do that as well. So what I do have coming up, and I'm glad you asked, I'm just going to write this down, on April 22nd, that's on a Thursday, I will be starting a 6-week-hour series about blasting social media for the businesswoman. And what I mean by that is a lot of times, and I'm noticing this a lot, that remember I told you I help women to shine in different categories. So social media is one that we really need to shine more. We need to create strategies. We've been hearing strategy, that word, all night tonight. It's very important. You just don't just do things just to be doing it. You should have a purpose for it and a strategy to move forward. So I decided to build a signature program. It's in an incubator stage, social media blast for the businesswoman. I'm doing 6 weeks. It's valued at, now get this, it's valued at $1,500 for the series, but I'm only, for the first 20 women, First 20 women that I'm looking for to help me get into this incubator and really look at these 6 weeks is only $87. $87. And this is only going to be at this time. So for 6 weeks, I will be coming in every week. You'll be coming in the incubator, and basically we will be talking about strategies, how to hit social media so you can shine, you can be unique. You'll understand the different platforms between Facebook, between Instagram. Why do you use them? Where you find your clients? Get consistency. You'll get content calendars. I'm going to have a whole array of things for you. So on April 22nd, sign up. Just email me, or you can find me on Messenger, and let's get started. Thank you, Queen.
Hey there. Oh my God. Listen. Look, listen, and look. Okay. So here we go. Okay, so I'm waiting on those inboxes. What I got here. Okay. So okay, so I can get y'all in on the spinner. Okay, here we go. Who I'm missing? I'm missing her. I'm just gonna bring her up. Let me pull this. Can I pull this down for a second? Yeah. Well, I did the wrong thing. Okay, where's that Miss Tamika? Let's get Miss Tamika here. Hey there.
Hello. I first want to say thank you to everyone, and congratulations. You can connect with me on Facebook under Tamika Smith, also on Facebook social media. You can find me on Real Life, Real Issues. My class is starting this Friday. Is a 6-week class. There's actually still a little room left, so you can just reach out to me and we can get you in.
How do they reach out to you?
Through they can reach out to me through Facebook, actually under Tamika Smith, and they can also reach me on the Real Life Real Issues page as well. They can message me either way to get a hold of me.
Okay, awesome. Also, her contact information is in the book.
Yes.
her email is there as well.
It's in the book. It's in the book.
Yeah, so it has just been absolutely amazing. You guys are amazing. I just love hanging out with you guys on tonight. So, who's next? Oh, me. I'm next. Okay, so this is it. So listen, I am Dr. Deranshay Zorn. Okay, we'll thank you so much. We're done. Listen, I'm Dr. Deranshay Zorn. I am your kingdom strategist, here to build strategy so you can birth and expand in your dreams, your goals, and your destiny. You understand me? So listen, you can connect with me at www.deranshay.com, on Facebook and Instagram at Kingdom Strategist, on Twitter at KB Strategist, or you can connect with me on any social media outlet that I'm on. On the I Am Her International platform, you can connect with at I Am Her International. At I'm Her International, we also have an I Am Her International Facebook group. So what's coming up next with me? I am teaching, right? I'm teaching, and let me get the date, right? I didn't even pull that up. How about that? Shame on me. So I got a few different things coming up, but I'm going to talk to you guys about 2. And then it's one that's active, that is ongoing, that you guys can participate in. So I do have a Build a Profitable course for authors, right? However, for authors, Build a Profitable course for authors. This class starts, let me pull up my information. This class starts on the 8th. Yeah, this class starts on the 8th. Now, this class will help authors take your book and turn it into a profitable course. Okay, you're in the book. Now, what are you going to do with it? Right? What I help authors do from my perspective, when I work with authors, yes, I do help you write your book. I help you publish your book, but I also show you ways on how to monetize it. Okay. And so this particular course, developing a profitable course, is one of the ways that I help show you how to take that message and repurpose it on multiple platforms so that you can generate multiple streams of income. In this developing a profitable course training, you're going to develop your course model. Not only are you going to develop your course model, you're also going to develop the system processes that it takes, right, to run a successful program, right? We're going to take you through the process of your sign in, right, your sales page, all of those particular aspects. We're going to also deal with the technology setup. And listen, this was a bonus that I offered, right? Let me tell you about this bonus, and you can get it nowhere. And I was I was considering it yesterday for the last 24 hours. I've been really thinking about with this particular bonus, but the bonus that I had offered, and this is an 8-week course, by the way, I had offered a lifetime access to a course platform. What does that mean? With that particular platform, you can build as many courses as you want on it once I teach you the skills, right, on how to build this first one. So it is an 8-week class. You get access to an inclusive group. You get the profitable digital course creation playbook, right? And for those who paid in full, they were able to get the system for a lifetime, right? They was able to get the system for a lifetime. I'm trying to, one second here. So this particular course was offered at a discounted rate for those who paid in full for $1,000. For $1,000. I'm sorry, I was trying to read my text message. So it was offered for $1,000 for those who paid in full. The course is $14.99. You are being trained on how to, and when we're finished, so the first 4 weeks, you're going to turn that book into a curriculum. The first 4 weeks. The second half of the training, we're going to build up your online training platform, right? The online training platform that you got for free. I mean, pretty much it is free for those who are who pay in full in advance. Listen, let me tell you something. You can go to any training platform, and you're going to start off with $39 a week or $74. The one kind of similar to the one that you're going to get, you're going to be paying at least $79 to $99 a month. So even if you just bought it just to get the software itself for a lifetime, this particular software, not only will you be able to build your courses on, you're going to be able to do webinars on there, challenges on there. It is a robust platform, and it also comes with an app as well. So even if you just got it just because of the software itself, it is way worth it. You will pay over $1,000. Now, for those who decided that they wanted to get on a payment plan, because I do offer a payment plan for it. With the payment plan, you are able to get it for, I think it was like $12.99, I believe. I have to go look at the sales page because I can't remember what those payment options were. Okay. So, but I think it's something along that line. But there's a pay in full. Now, for those who decided to do a payment plan, I think you got 1 year free access on the platform. You got 1 year online course hosted on the platform. And after that, I think you paid something ridiculous like $79 a year or something like that. But it was way less than what you would ever pay anywhere else. Why? Because I want you to prosper. I want you to succeed. I want you to move into great things that God has called for in your life. The last thing is it has not launched yet, but I am launching I'm launching the 12, right? It's called the 12. It's called the 12. And so it's going to be a very intimate coaching mastermind program that I am going to launch next month, right? And I am only taking a select number of people to work with me because of the intensity that we're going to be training in as we're helping them build their business, build their ministry, or whatever it is that God has called for in their lives. And so it's going to consist of your monthly mastermind. It's going to consist of your monthly strategy training. You're going to consist of being action or what a money or money generating activity action plan, right? For the month, because we want to make sure that we are producing great products, but at the same time, we want to make sure that we are generating income. You're in business. You're in this because you are here to generate income. Okay. He's going to give you the ability to generate wealth. So we're going to tap into that wealth, right? So that you can begin to produce it. And if that's something that you may be interested in, send me a DM me, and I'll make sure that you get the information about that. And the information, it will include what the price will be for the year, along with all the other things that we will be doing in that particular mastermind. I haven't trained in this particular aspect. I haven't done it's been a couple of years. So I'm actually excited with doing a coaching program in this aspect, because it's been a couple of years since I just been in teaching training mode, but I have not teaching training mode and coaching, but haven't been with just bringing a group together and coaching them in the specific manner in which I'm getting ready to do right now. So it's been probably a good 5 years since I did it. So I'm excited about this particular new journey. The other thing is that you can join the I Am Her. The I Am Her. If you go to IamHerInternational.com, we do have membership over there. And so you can go over there and you can see what the membership is. We have free membership, and then we have paid tiers. Each paid tier come with its own specific perks. Okay. Come with its own specific perks. And I think that is something that you definitely would enjoy. So that you can stroll on right over there at IamHerInternational.com and see what those are as well. So with that being said, let us roll our final wheel for the day. I haven't got any more inboxes, at least that I don't see. If I miss you, don't charge it to my heart, because I don't see it. I talked long enough to try to wait for people. So I'm sorry. I didn't see it. Okay. And I was on Facebook trying to manage it all. Okay. So I don't see it. I didn't see it in I Am Her. I'm sorry. Maybe it is. Hold on. Look, hold on 1 second. There may be something going on in the I Am Her international inbox going on around here in these streets. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay. Do I got you on here? I don't. I'm sorry. Let me get you on here right now. Thank you so much. Okay, one moment. Let me add one more person here. I think, yeah. Oh, no, I already have it. No, I don't. Okay, so here we go. We're getting ready to drum roll. Can y'all see the screen? Because I don't know. It's so much going on over here. Here we go. Last one of the evening. Here we go. Oh, I left out some people. Amen. Okay, so Terry. We'll make sure that Prophetess Terry just don't left out some old people. Lord Jesus. Okay, listen, you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us on tonight. It was such an honor to have you here with us. We want to thank you guys for being a hold on, let me get in the screen, for being a part of this journey with all these amazing authors, helping us push, right, to get our bestseller. Listen, continue to share. If you know other people who may need or who can benefit from this book, I'm telling you. Also, if you know people in Kenya, listen, we'll be in Kenya in June. We're scheduled June the 9th through the 24th, right? Everybody know about how my platform works. For those who know me, right? This particular platform is definitely moving by what it is that thus says the Lord. He said that the doors is open for his daughters to fulfill the prophetic utterance for God's word in your life. And so with that being said, we know that this particular portion of my ministry is to help those women reach the destiny in which God has called for in their lives. So if you're called to the nations, I'm telling you, reach out so we can have conversation about that, as well as we're making plans forward. I was talking with the man of God from Kenya on today as well. So we got quite a great, amazing things that we're lining up. And listen, there are doors of opportunities, windows of opportunities. I'm absolutely excited about it, even in the connection and helping building those women up over in Kenya and pouring into and sowing into even women businesses that's going to be over there. We're looking for those who are going to get photo shoots and things of that nature done there. We're going to patronize women photographers, right? So I mean, we're going to be doing a lot of outpouring over there in that country, in the region. So I'm absolutely excited about that. We thank you guys for bringing us on this journey with us. So we look forward to seeing and talking with you soon. I am Doctor. Let me bring those who are left with us, add them to the screen, because we are so excited. Oh my God. Thank you so much for joining us for the 31 Ways of Influence Volume 2 book release. My God, it has been amazing. And we bless God for each and every last one of you. You guys have an amazing night. And we will talk with you soon.